So I wired in. I couldn't get a 25. I got a 30 resettable breaker. So keep blowing it. And you can hear it clicking. The box. And those are the wires. So I'm gonna plug it in. Just the one. And I'll show you. So I got the high mode in the high mode, and I got the ground connected to the chassis because this one's not really working. I only get the 4 volts on this one now. So
That's something that has driven me crazy from the get-go, is that if you truly...
So when you turn it on, everything is fine. You hear the relay clicking. Now when we turn it to low, and then when we turn it to high, it works. Oh, son of a bitch. So it's somewhat working, but I don't know if that's because I put a higher breaker in. It's going real slow. So I'm guessing. Maybe because it's a 30 amp breaker and it's still going. Can't tell if the wires are getting warm. This does feel a bit warm. And it's going slow. Alright. Oh, and now it's going faster. As you notice, it was going slow. And that's hot. And that is really very warm. And that one's cold. That one's hot. So you set it to low. And nothing. So definitely warm. Alright, so we'll switch it. Now I've switched it to low mode. And that sounds good there. Let me stop it. Let me change the wires. Alright, so now I have it in brown in the low mode, but I guess this is high mode. Oh no, this is supposed to be low mode. So it is working. If I do it like that. So it works that way. But when I put the proper 25 amp breaker in, or 20, it keeps blowing. If I now using a bigger one, like the 30 amp, she ain't blowing, but she's running. So let's try putting the connector back on. Alright, so she blows the breaker all the time now. By doing this, it was resetting the motor back to its, I guess, home position. And so when I turn it on,
am I going to get my voice or other than when I call Mike Stafford? Mike Stafford, weekdays 10 to 1.
turn it on, and delay mode low,
Your job. Don't sign any agreement until you call Kornblum Law at 905.
and it was blowing.
Make sure you
And now it's working. But it was just blowing a second ago, the breaker. And this is warm, but it's turning. So it just blew the breaker.
Cool deals on business suits and
Just
lightweight
because it
wool,
shut the
fashionable
radiator off
colors,
and
and everything else you could want to dress for business success. But Tom's Place would not be Tom's Place without some amazing deals.
it's true. Okay, so it's blew the breaker right now. I didn't push it all the way in because it still works without it.
All the sport jackets, shirts, pants, the entire store is on summer clearance prices. And remember, Tom's prices start already at 35 to 75% off retail. Score style points with a cool new suit from Tom's Place. Tom's Place, 190 Baldwin Street in the heart of Kensington Market. Tom's Place will suit you.
Happy Capitalism is in association
When
with
this
the
reset,
Butler Mortgage Team.
it just clicked itself. It just
7:55, time to bring in AM 640's business analyst, Lou Skeezes. Good morning, Lou.
Hey, good morning, Lauren. Great to be with you. Taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average Futures. They're down 20 points. We're down 8.
See, well, shuts the radio off, and then comes back on again.
European Central Bank, they're going to stand pat on interest rates in that region. Although
And I guess it blew the fuse again. Yeah, because it's not working. So now you can see it's semi-working.
$1,319.20 U.S. per ounce. Silver down 21 cents, $19.39 U.S. per ounce. Canadian dollars 76.64.
And this is warm.
U.S. cents. General Motors Canada.
Now wait for it to click back.
That their pension plan deficit had improved. It's a $3 billion improvement from a deficit of $3.6 billion.
This is still warm from that little bit of working. Like if I push it on because it's a pain in the ass to get off. It won't work at all.
To the tune of
Usually.
billions of dollars from the Canadian taxpayer. But why quibble about that? Taking a look at some of the metrics in the ground transportation sector. In 2014, Lauren, 74% of business travelers used a taxi, and 1% used Lyft, and Uber got the rest of it. 2016, 73% of business travelers used Uber, 5% Lyft, and taxis down to 22%.
It flipped, totally flipped.
Well, it's it has to be cost driven,
So-
right? This is a survey of 10
That's how I have it set up.
business receipts, right? So you go on a business trip, you keep your receipts, right? You file your expense report. 10 million business receipts are what are the basis of the analysis. And what was the salient point? The average cost of a ride went from $40 to $25. Wow. Yeah, well, in the economy, the state of the economy that we're in, and the struggle that companies are going through to remain profitable, every dollar counts.
Yeah.
And if you can take it out of one side and put it into another, more dividends.
That's just such a
I
quick
guess it's
turnaround,
still
isn't it?
cold.
2 years, I
Or
would say,
still
yeah. I mean,
tripped.
usually you don't see that kind of quick.
I'll take another
conversion,
video in a
but
second.
In today's economy.
So it, I guess it burned out this thing now, but it still lets you press the button. But it doesn't let you turn the motor, so let me press. Alright, let's see if this works. Nope, I don't hear the motor now. I guess it's burned it right out, so it can't turn it on, so I'll have to rewire it. Hopefully the thing still works.